Hey guys, Miss Faye here. I'm going to walk you through our first activity and show you guys how to fill out. Not only will you follow along for the activities, but you'll also be able to fill out your individual workout log as we go. So this first assignment, first activity, is going to include all 5 of our components. First, we have our heart rate. Then we have our warm-ups. Then we have the activity. Then we have a stretch and cool down. And then we have our summary and reflection at the end. And there's always a challenge portion for those of you that want to make sure that you are exceeding standard every time. So to begin with, I want to take my heart rate. So I'm going to count. I always do it twice to make sure that I have an accurate number. So right now my resting heart rate is 61. So I'm going to write that down. Okay, now after you filled in heart rate number 1, which is our resting heart rate, then we want to go through and start our warm-ups. So today I chose 6 warm-up activities for us to do. And the first one is going to be 30 seconds of jogging in place. So if you've got your phone, you can go ahead and start a timer for yourself. Ready? And here we go. And we are 10 seconds in. And that's 20. And that's 10. Okay, next warm-up that we're going to do is forward lunges. Now you should remember these from the warm-up video that you did with plastic. So I'm going to go the length of the room here and I'm going to come back. Notice that my knee is at a 90-degree angle here. Larger step each time. Okay, the next one is the flamingo or quad stretch. Okay, and the next one we have is grave diggers. This will stretch out our hamstring. Okay, and the next warm-up activity we're going to do is called grapevine or karaoke. That is our side, back, side, front. I'm going to go all the way down and back. And last one, Frankenstein. Arms out. Okay, and that concludes the warm-up section of our workout. All right, we've moved on to the second portion of our workout, which is going to be the activities portion where we are actually working on our core strength and muscular endurance for today. So our first three activities we're going to do in succession. That'll be one set of them. So we are going to do crunches, heel touches, and an ab hold. We're going to try to do 15 crunches, 20 heel touches, and then 10-second ab hold. And we're going to do it 3 times. So after we do our 3 sets, then we're going to be able to take a 1-minute rest. So start. You want to lay down on your back. You can have your feet up in the air, or you can put them on the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then put your arms across your chest, or you can put them on your knees and you can just slide up on top of your knees. But you want to do a set of 15 in a row. So here we go. Then we're going to move into our heel touches. So you want to make sure that your feet are flat on the ground for this. And you're going to pull up and make sure your abs are nice and tight. You're just going to touch side to side. And then our last one is going to be an ab hold. So you're just going to hold for 10 seconds at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to start back at the beginning and just go through and repeat our steps. And feet flat on the ground and heel touch. Remember, 2 is 1. So it's 1, 2. And 10 seconds up. And last set. and heel touches. And 10-second hold. And then you get a 1-minute rest. Remember to start a timer on your phone. And before we take our 1-minute rest, I'm going to review my heart rate. Okay, so I'm at 94. So it means I'm not quite to where my target heart rate zone is, but I'm going to write down my 94. I've got about 20 seconds left. Don't forget to have some water. And here we go. Okay, so our second set of 3 is going to be flutter kicks, ab twists, and scissor kicks. And we're going to do 20 of each. That's basically 10 on each side. And then we'll repeat that set 3 times. So here we go. We're going to start with flutter kicks. Feet it straight out in front of you. And you're just going up and down. And we're going to V-sit here. Put your hands together. You want to touch side to side. And then our scissor kicks. And then we're going to go right into our second time. So we're going to go back to our flutter kicks. And then our ab twists, hands together. Make sure that you do this nice and slow so you can really feel it on the sides. And back to our scissor kicks. Remember to breathe. And then this is our last set. So start with our flutter kicks again. And ab twist. And move to the front. And last one, scissor kicks one more time. And that finishes off our second set. So we're going to take our 1 minute rest. And remember to get water if you need to. I'm starting to perspire. I can feel that I'm warm. That's a good thing. It's a little hard to talk, so that means my heart rate's up. Now for our last set, we are going to do planks, and we're just going to do 30 seconds at a time. And just like our other activities, we're going to do this 3 times in a row. So we're going to try to plank for 30 seconds, and then take a 15-second rest, and then plank for 30 seconds. This one's a good one to practice because we know that we'll be doing this for our assessments throughout the year. Elbows on the mat, back nice and straight. And here we go. Make sure you start your timer. And then you got 15 seconds rest. And here we go, another 30 seconds. And up. And 15 seconds rest. And last one, here we go, 30 seconds strong. And up. And finish. So this is where we want to start doing our stretch and cool down. Now our last portion is going to be our stretch and cool down portion. So I've picked 5 different stretches for us to do here at the end. First one is going to be our quad stretch. This stretches out our hands, our quadriceps in the front. And I'm going to hold for 15 seconds on each side. Switch. And hamstring stretch. Stretches out the backs of our legs, our hamstrings here. And crossbody arm stretch. And switch. And the next one I'm going to do is a neck stretch. I'm going to get my hand on the other side of my head if I need a little more stretch. And other side. And front. And back. And last one we're going to do is down here on the mat. And this is a glute stretch. So you can cross one leg over the other and twist your body into your knee. You should feel a stretch right up the back of your hamstrings and then your glutes. And switch to the other side. And that concludes our workout. So at this point, we want to do our third heart rate. You should see our heart rate starting to come back down. This would be our recovery here. and I've come back down to about 78. So I'm not completely back to my resting heart rate zone, but that's okay. So I'm going to write down my 78 here. Now I know that my target zone that I wanted to reach was between 106 and 160. That's the optimal zone for me when I'm working out for my age. So I got up to 94. So for me, this means that I might want to work out a little harder next time, or maybe increase the number of reps that I do for each spin, because I want to get my heart rate up a little bit more. Now, the last portion of our workout is going to be the reflection and kind of the summary about how the workout went for you. So you can get to that portion right now and just make sure that you're honest about how you're feeling and what parts of your body you worked out. And then maybe you want to make a note about things that you can do differently for next time. Good workout, Trappers.